Good morning, Bundia. How are you all? I hope that everyone is cool. Yesterday was really so difficult day. At the PM session, I keep requesting you guys, don't trade this market, don't trade this market, don't trade this market. It was nice to trade until a certain level, and after that, the price action was so difficult because of seek and destroy mode. But yeah, still, this is what it is. Sometimes this market is difficult to trade. And I will request to everyone not to trade all of those areas where it is seek and destroy. You have to identify that beforehand. If you can identify, stop trading over there. This is the only way to avoid those losing trades or that low probable area. I hope everyone is learning, including me. Day by day, we are improving and we are gathering our experience. Happy to be here with all of you guys. I'm always be very happy while I'm with you guys because I learned a lot from you. I hope that I am also able to give you something from me. Okay, so my English. I don't want to waste the time. Good morning, Red Cherry Plum, Morat. I'm good. I'm cool, man. It was a bloody day. It was really a bloody day, man. Hey, Gilberto Thomas, Bomdia man. Good morning, Mahdi. Sachin, hello brother. Sarje, thanks for that penguin. Hello brother. My subscriber is 10049. I was thinking that I will start my stream with 10050, but because of one guy, it didn't happen. Hey Guli, morning brother. Baragan, where are you from, brother? Gurmeet, good morning, brother. Is there anyone I know actually? Anyone? Just give me a hi so that I can know that I know you and you are here. Okay, Mako, good morning, brother. Raman Shidhu, good morning. Anybody else? Jamie, good morning. Jamie, I know you, man. Please don't forget to leave a like. Francisco, hello, I know you. Zaman Trade, hello, brother. Jonathan, hello. Jonathan, good morning. Portugal, you are from Portugal, man? I was in Portugal. Right now I'm in Bangladesh. I hope after Hajj, I will be back in Portugal again. I'm cool, man. Thanks for asking, Jamie. Niche Dictionary, good morning, man. Bragan, South America, bro. Educator. Sorry, Ecuador. I am following you some weeks. Oh, it's okay. You are new actually then. I hope, brother, you will learn something from here, and I will learn something from you, brother. So it's give and take. You will give me some, I will give you some. Hey Ness, Kosovo. Kosovo, what does it mean? Hey Theo, I know you, man. Nesso, hello, don't call me sir, please, Sachin. I'm not sir, I'm not teacher. I'm just your brother. If you think I'm senior to you, then you can say I'm your elder brother or your friend, or we are mates. Okay, we all are learning here. So I'm not teacher. I'm not sir. So call me T2 or brother or friend, whatever you wanna call. Except sir. I don't like it. Sir means responsibility. I don't want to take the responsibility. I am afraid of responsibility. That's why I'm not married yet. Okay. Good to know. Hope you like Portugal. I love Portugal, man. I love Portugal. Don't need you. Thanks for the penguin, man. Madi, after what you are going back to Portugal after Hajj? You know Hajj, right? In Saudi Arabia, in Mecca and Medina, Hajj. Crypto, LMAO. Why is that LMAO? Crypto keeper, why is that? I'm just friend. Okay. Good morning. Thanks, man. Thanks for good morning, love too. When you're going to Hajj, yeah, I had to go because my mother would love to go for Hajj and she can't go alone. She has to she needs a company because of the religion, so I have to go with her. The big trap travel gap is marriage. That's the trap travel gap. Okay, okay. Shachin, okay, sir. Please don't call me sir, by the way. Is Nas trading with swap free haram? Please don't bring this issue here. Trading is not haram. Okay, trading is not haram. Leverage is haram. That is why I don't trade, because I'm not able to trade my personal account. I don't have that much money. I need million of dollar to trade my personal account, million of dollar. Otherwise, I have to take the leverage. And that is why I don't trade. Now, please do your own research about haram and halal if your religion is Muslim. I'm not a scholar of Islam, so I can't say that it's haram or it's halal. Please do your own research, okay? Nice Haj Titu, thank you, man. I will call you Haj Titu. Don't call me that. It's I should not declare that, but as I won't be able here, I won't be doing live stream for 1.5 months, so I have to tell you. That's why I'm telling you. Otherwise, Haj should be, secret. Good morning, GN1313. How are you, brother? It's been long. I didn't see your message, by the way, GN. I also didn't see your name in our Discord. You are not with us in our Discord. I wish you and your mother a nice, interesting, and memorable journey in Makkah and Medina. Pray for all people, please. I will do that. Inshallah, I will do that, Mahdi. Good morning, Punjab. Tamimi. Now these days, Tamimi is not here. I don't know why. Maybe he's busy with some other people, but he's not here. So I got very emotional because of Tamimi. He's not active over here. Why is that? I need an explanation from Tamimi. When you want to be married, I don't have any plan to be married. At least not right, not now. Okay, I don't know about future, but right now I don't have any plan to get married. I'm there. Always follow up. Oh, okay, Jian. I actually didn't see your name. That's why I was asking. By the way, let's go to the price action a bit, then we'll talk again if I can finish it before 9:30. I don't have any intention to do any kind of rant today, so just we'll go with the price action and then we'll come back to this chat section. Inzi, hello, brother. Hi, brother. How are you? So this is the Nasdaq. So far, I'm not going again from the very beginning. I would love to explain the price action in this area. So you can see this candle high and that candle low. So there is a fair value gap. In that fair value gap, market has perfectly traded that constant encroachment or CE of that gap. But I would love to add the volume imbalance. That means this candle open, not the wick. Okay, I don't want to mark this gap from the wick, but in Twitter or in public media, maybe you will see that people are showing you that how beautifully it has respected the constant encroachment by marking that gap. Let me make it a little darker so you'll see that. By marking that gap from that candle high, I would love to mark from the open to that area. Okay, so in that type of situation, you can see wick went a bit higher of that constant encroachment. It is acceptable. It is absolutely acceptable. This is the weekly chart for E-mini Nasdaq. The contract name is NQM2025. If you are using free version of TradingView, you are not going to get the real data. So here you will see, you won't be able to see the green button here. Instead, you will see a 10-minute delayed data. So you have to buy the data, real-time data, or if you are with any prop firm, for example, My Funded Futures, Take Profit Trader, Apex, or any other prop firm, then you will be able to get the free data. Okay, they will provide you the free data. Now, here when market has traded this gap until market is not leaving this area, see this box, until it is not leaving this box, any kind of trade is low probability. Now you can say, brother, what do you want to say? You don't want to trade here? If you are serious about trading, you should not trade until market doesn't leave this box. Okay, my intention that this market will fall again, but that is why I'm expecting it will fall. So I would love to trade when market will be below this gap, not inside this gap. You can ask me why is that? The reason is this market is going to fall, but before falling, how far it will go, I have no idea. As I showed you yesterday, if you mark that gap with four quadrant level, here 4 quadrant level. All of this quadrant level is important. So this market can simply reverse from the low. It could reverse from there. It could reverse from this up lower quadrant. It can reverse from this constant crossment. It can reverse from this upper quadrant. It can reverse from the top of this gap. Again, this quadrant level can be changed if you mark from this, what to say, I mean this candle high and that candle low. I prefer to mark from the opening, but it is also acceptable for the precision to mark that gap from the high of this candle to the low of this candle, which is actually called the real fair value gap. So in that type of situation, you will see the quadrant level and the low 50% little different. Okay, so all of this area is applicable for reversal this market. I just don't know how far it will go. All I know, it will fall. So I have to patiently wait until market leave this area. When it will leave this area, I will get more confident to trade this market to take sell. Right now it is so difficult for me to trade, so whatever I will do over here, that is called gambling. Now yesterday, if you watch the market, you will see that lot of buy side liquidity, sell side liquidity was left. So market was randomly moving. People get tired by entering into that market. We are thinking it is going to take that liquidity. It didn't take it. Instead, it has taken the buy side liquidity. Again, it left that buy side liquidity, didn't take that buy side liquidity, went for the sell side liquidity. A lot of times it happens. Okay, I am going to repeat this one more time, because when I will be in the session, people will come, they will start to talk rubbish, they will start to talk shit, because they are not listening to me. I'm gonna repeat it one more time. If you are serious about trading, you have to always remember one sentence, and that is, every day is not for trading. If you feel like every day I have to trade, you are gambling, and you will never be able to be a profitable trader. That is why every day is not for trading. And when market is in a low probable situation or low probable area, we should avoid trading. How do I know that low probable area? This is how you will mark the low probable area. Here, this box, inside this box is low probable area. Why is that? Because I know this market will fall, but how far it will go higher inside this gap, I just don't know that. So when market is trading this gap, as I don't know the end line, this is the low probable area for me. Okay, so this area, until market is inside this gap, the best case of scenario, avoid trading. This week we don't have any impactful news. For example, today no red impact news, yesterday no red impact news. I guess in Thursday we have a red impact news, and Friday is always the low probable area to trade, which is mental capital preservation day. So this week is the low probable week, and in the low probable week, all you have to do is you have to be very patient, and either you let this week go, or will try a bit. Okay, maybe one trade, two trade in a week, not in a day. In a week, maybe you will try one or maximum two trade, just to get some profit from that low probable week. Okay, I just clearly told that. So when people will come and they will start to say, I told you that's gonna be buy, that's gonna be sell, ask them to stay in this market all the day and show them how many trades they can take, how many is gonna be the winning trade, how many is gonna be the losing trade, how they are going to blow the account. I promise you, brother, most of the people are going to blow their account when market is inside this gap. Lot of people are going to blow their account. Now here is the daily chart, and in this daily chart, this was the volume imbalance. So if you look at this fall, in that fall, this was the weakest area. Okay, so when this weakest area has been connected by a body, yesterday I told that if market go higher, I would love to see that it will close above this gap, if you remember. Okay, so when it will close above this gap, it is connected. Okay, for example, just think market came until this area, this whole fall didn't happen, so avoid all of this area and use this candle only. So this candle connected that broken area, or that weakest area has been connected by that specific candle. Now it doesn't need to keep going higher, it doesn't need it, it should keep falling for the sell side liquidity. Where is your sell side liquidity? This is your sell side liquidity. I'm not going to mark it, but because I don't think so it's going to take it by today, so I'm not going to mark it. But That sell side liquidity is really so beautiful. Be above this sell side liquidity, there is a volume imbalance. See this volume imbalance. What is that volume imbalance? When market fall here, right? When market fall, there is a volume imbalance as well. But in that volume imbalance, there was the order. See this week. When I have the week in the volume balance, that means there was some sell, some buy, some sell, some buy. So this was traded, though it is the volume imbalance, but it has been traded. But look at this gap. This candle close, this candle open. In between this small portion of this area, there is no trade happened. Nothing happened. So market is watching that this portion has no delivery. That this portion has no limit order, no execution in this area. Market doesn't want to leave this type of area to open. So if I would love to mark it, then I will mark to the top of this wick and to the bottom of that candle. So this specific area is the real volume or liquidity void, not from the closing. Okay, not from the closing, because above the closing there is a very small wick. See this wick, a very small wick. So that area has been traded. So it's not called the liquidity void. The liquidity void is from there to there. This whole area, lot of entries needed. This area should be traded. In other word, if you are trying to build a building, okay, so you are trying to build a building. This is your basement. After the basement, this is your floor, and after the floor there is a gap. Can you make it? So this whole candle is floating on the air. There, this small portion is open. So do you understand what do I mean by that? When this fall happened, it was connected by the wick, but when it is going higher, it is not connected. So it is absolutely on the air, okay, on the wind. It's not connected with the base or the floor. So this area is called the real liquidity void. Market always look for that liquidity void. It is the strongest liquidity ever, which is stronger than the support and the resistance or any other bull flag, but bear flag, any other liquidity. It is the real liquidity void. So as you can see, this relatively equal lows over here, though it's not the clean swing lows, but if you go to your 50-minute or hourly chart, you will see clean swing lows over there, which has made a clear support. Above this support, this is the area where I expect this market will fall, and then there can be some consolidation, and then we will see if it fall or it will go higher. So my first priority to see that market will come here. Now there is a question, brother, this low has taken a lot of liquidity. After taking a lot of liquidity, there is a bullish fair value gap, right? There is a bullish fair value gap. So if you mark the bullish fair value gap, including with the volume imbalance here, so why don't you think like this way? Market will come here and then it will go higher. Why don't you think like that way? The reason is, while I'm watching this market from this area, I got the confirmation it has taken all the liquidity, failed to take that extreme high, which is a failed PD array. So this failed PD array is telling me to go for the next liquidity level, which is the obvious liquidity, which is here. Okay, this low, and there is another low, which is clean liquidity because of the contract change. It's not clear over here, but if you go to NQ1, you will see there is a very clean sell side liquidity. Above the sell side liquidity, there is a wick. So that wick 50% is my real area at about the liquidity. So all the bull gap is going to be ignored. Okay, they are going to be ignored. We can have some kind of reaction. That reaction can send the market until the order block market will create over there. After trading that order block, it will break this whole gap, and I would love to use this gap as a resistance gap, and then market will fall. I'm not thinking that this market will trade this gap and then it will keep going higher. Can it do that? Is it possible? 100% that is possible. But according to the price action, this is not acceptable. This is not this can't be the expectation. So all you have to understand, you have to feel the market, why this market went a bit higher, just to feel this area and to trade this gap from the weekly chart. When it has been traded, now it should continue the way it was going. It was a bear market retracement. It should keep continue the bearishness in this market. How do I know that this market is not bear and it is bull? In that type of situation, I have to go to weekly chart. Why the weekly chart? Because the daily chart is messy. Can you see the messy price action over here? That is why I would love to go the weekly chart, and I would love to see market trade this gap. If it trade this gap, which is the premium gap, what do you mean by premium gap? This is the high. Just a second. This is the high. This is the low. This is the 50% or equilibrium. Above this area is premium. Below this area is discount. Exactly from where market is coming? From the premium, right? It is coming from premium. So in that premium coming, I don't want to see this market will go to the premium again, because if it go to that premium again, all the buyers here who took the buy from the discount zone, they will get profitable over here. I don't want to be them profitable. I don't want to see that. Now, why the premium and discount is going to work? Why do you think that this market is going to trade the premium and then it will fall? Look at this run from there to there. See this run? It is a run toward that, what to say, I mean the discount to premium. So if it happens like this way and it falls something like this, okay, it falls something like that from there to there. So where this market came from discount to premium, it is going from discount to premium. I'm talking about this leg now. Forget about all of the price action, all of this price action. Okay, so just look at this to this low to that high. If you mark this zone here to here, new leg where this is my new discount and premium level. So what happened? If it falls something like this, okay, it came to this discount and there is two fair value gap. One is in discount, one is in premium. I would respect the last fair value gap. Market will reach until the last fair value gap before falling. So here the premium level is important to me, but not there to that fall. No, not that fall, because it is coming from premium to discount. And when it came to the discount, the very short retracement is gonna be new leg where I would love to see that market will go to premium, then it will go toward that liquidity level or whatever it is. Okay, is that clear or not? I'm saying you my expectation, my understanding of this market. It doesn't mean you have to accept it. If you don't want to accept it, just let it go, but don't make it so much complicated. Okay, if you don't like it, ignore it. If you like it, see and go to your market and see if it works or not. If you see it doesn't work, don't use it, but don't make it so much complicated or controversial, please. It's my request. So from the daily chart, all I can see is market has perfectly closed this volume imbalance. I'm preferring this market will keep falling, and today I would love to see if it can reach for that volume imbalance or new week opening gap, because today is the expansion day. What do you say? Yeah, today is the expansion day. Wednesday is the expansion day. Trend is your friend day. This is that type of day. Yesterday was the manipulation day. That means Tuesday will, if your bias is bearish, then Tuesday you will expect that market will take Monday high. Then Wednesday you will start to look for your fall. Thursday, continuation of the fall. If the continuation is not done by Wednesday, then Thursday, continuation of the fall, and Friday come back again into the range. So from the daily chart, I really don't have anything to say except these things. But from the daily chart, you can see it is respecting the constant crossment of that weekly bearish gap, as well as I am preferring that week 50%, which is called the immediate rebalance week. That means if this market is little bit bullish, then it can reach until the 50% of that week, which I am not interested right now to mark. But yeah, later if I see it is going higher, then I will mark that immediate rebalance week 50%. Do I have any buy side liquidity from the daily chart? I don't have any buy side liquidity. Do I have any fair value gap, last fair value gap, anything from the daily chart? No, I don't have anything from the daily chart. This gap is marked from my 15-minute chart. You will be able to see it when I will be in 15-minute or hourly chart. Okay, so here is my hourly chart, and from the hourly chart, you remember this obvious liquidity. That was the obvious liquidity. I talked about this high. It was so difficult to trade yesterday, but at the same time, I clearly told that if you see market has closed above this new week opening gap high, then it is going to take that buy side liquidity. But until market is not going to close above that high, see this new week opening gap high, this buy side liquidity is not going to be taken. It was really so difficult for me to trade, but the way it went higher and take this one, it was so beautiful without helping me to enter into this market. I told that I will be bearish if this gap is broken from the hourly chart. If that gap is broken, then I will keep looking for sell. Until then, I'm not interested to look for any kind of sell until market is above this gap. So when market is inside this new week opening gap, I have no way to trade this market. If market close above this new week opening gap, I'll go for that. Now from the hourly chart, do you see any buy side liquidity? When market has went higher above this high, when this high has been taken, did it left any buy side liquidity over there? I don't see. Let me just lock it. I don't see any buy side liquidity over here. Nothing over there. No buy side liquidity over here. I have next buy side liquidity over here, which is above the weekly gap. So right now I'm not interested to see that this market will break this new weekly bearish gap and it will go toward that buy side liquidity. I'm just not interested to see that. That is why I'm not marking them. And in the meantime, I don't see any buy side liquidity. So there is no buy side liquidity left. There is no intention for me, or there is no 50-50 chance that market will close above this new week opening gap. I'll look for that buy. Market will close below this new week opening gap. I'll look for sell. There is nothing like that. So if it keep going higher, I will do nothing. If it keep falling, I'll start to trade this market. From hourly chart, do I have any sell side liquidity? I don't have any sell side liquidity as well from this hourly chart. Did you see why this market is difficult to trade? I don't have any buy side liquidity. I don't have any sell side liquidity. When I don't have the liquidity, I have no trade. Even though I'm expecting this market will fall, but I can't trade this market because of not having the liquidity. This is the 15-minute chart, and from the 15-minute chart, as you can see here, market has perfectly taken all the liquidity. This is that weekly bearish gap concurrent crosswind. It has been traded over there. This is the new day opening gap, and market left some buy side liquidity here. All of this area is a clean buy side liquidity from 15-minute chart. So let me mark it. This whole area is a clean buy side liquidity from 15-minute chart. Here, this one is clean buy side liquidity from 15-minute chart. And do I have any sell side liquidity except this one? I don't have any sell side liquidity except that one. So to be honest, I have some liquidity here actually. I would love to mark it here. That is some kind of sell side liquidity, which is called obvious liquidity around this area from 15-minute chart. And I have some sell side liquidity here. It's not clean sell side liquidity, but still that is sell side liquidity. So I would love to mark them as well, this low and that low. From 1-minute chart, it's so clean, should be so clean, but from 15-minute chart, it's not clean. And market is here right now. I have no clean gap, which I can use to predict my direction. I don't have that type of gap. So every day around the AM session, you saw that I mark some kind of gap from hourly chart or 15-minute chart, and I keep saying that until that gap is not broken, I am bullish. That gap is broken, then I am bearish, something like that. Today I have nothing over here. This is just a shit market. This is called the shit market. What is going to happen? I have no idea. So far I have some buy side liquidity, and below here I have new week opening gap. Above here I have new day opening gap. Inside this new week opening gap I have some sell side liquidity. Above this new week opening gap, below this new day opening gap, I have some buy side liquidity, which is this zone. I just marked the zone, but you can also mark the high of this area as your buy side liquidity. Okay, so that is all before the stream, which is called the pre-market analysis. I hope that I explained why it is so difficult to trade right now. And if you are not agree with me, just let it go. Okay, just let it go and think the way you are thinking. If it is easier for you to trade, if it is so easy for you to mark the chart to understand the direction, go for it. No need to give a shit to Titu or his analysis. Just go with your analysis. For me, it is difficult, but that doesn't mean it is gonna be difficult for you as well. Okay, so just take your decision now. I can use some breaker block, I can use some border block, I can use a lot of things, but they all will come after the fair value gap. If at the beginning of the day I don't have any fair value gap, then I am not interested to mark any border block, any breaker block or anything. Now you can say, brother, why you are not marking something from previous day? Every day is a new day, is a new opportunity, so it has to make something from that specific day. So if you see over here, see this gap, a very small gap from 15-minute chart, this high has taken all the high has taken by that high, which is called the liquidity taken. Then this is the fair value gap, which has been traded over there. This candle has traded this fair value gap. After trading this fair value gap, this market fall. This is the highest up close body close candle. Order block that has been traded, also the mean threshold of this order block has been traded over there. Now market is falling. I could say like this way, but that is not something that I should not say. If I force the market, I can read the market like that way, but I don't want to make it so much complicated. So I need something very clear. Like yesterday, remember there was a fair value gap from hourly chart as well as the 15-minute chart. Here, that was that 15-minute fair value gap. It was marked in my chart. I told that until market doesn't close below this 15-minute, more importantly below this hourly gap, I'm not interested to look for sell. And look how beautifully this 15-minute gap over here hold the market, send it higher, come back again. Where did it came? Order block. See this lowest down close body close candle, which has traded this fair value gap, perfectly trade this order block. Boom, market went higher again. Now it also beautiful yesterday, but today I have nothing like that. No beautiful things over here. I'm not interested to mark anything over here. If you want, please go for it. So if you ask me, this is the market I should avoid to trade, but as I'm here, I have to take the entry. So I'll try maybe one or two. Let's see what is going to happen, but I'm not confident to trade this market. I'm going to repeat it one more time. I'm not confident to trade this market. If I'm not confident to trade any market, I don't trade over there. I'm in live streaming. I have to take the entry. Otherwise, people will go to future scalper. I don't want them to go over there and blow their account. I don't want that. That is why I'll try my level best to frame a good setup. Otherwise, I have no idea what to say. Okay. Hmm, 3 minutes to go before the opening. How to use 8:30 open? If my bias is bearish, for example, if my bias is bearish, 8:30 open is valid until 11:30. So when market will go above this 8:30, more importantly above this 12 a.m. or midnight open, when market is above this, it is extremely premium. So this is 8:30. See this 8:30. Then market went above 8:30 and midnight open. So it is in deep premium. If my bias is bearish, if my bias is bullish, then when market is above these two level, it doesn't have any value. So sometimes you see that people will keep saying, oh brother, market is above 8:30 or midnight open, so you should look for sell. No, you can't use them as your direction. You have to first make sure your direction, and then you have to use them. For example, your direction is buy. Okay, you are thinking this is a bullish market, so it is in deep discount now because it is below 8:30 and midnight open. So if your bias is predetermined, then you can use those lines. 2 minutes still open before the action begins. Take a moment to smash the like button and hit subscribe. Yeah guys, can you please make it 10,050? I really would love to see 10,050. I just need one more subscriber. So if there is any free volunteer, subscribe us please. It will take like 10 minutes after open. Be aware. I'll try, man. I'll try to be aware. By the way I explain the pre-market analysis or pre-market, uh, market, I read the price beforehand. Was that easy to understand or was it difficult? Just give me the feedback so that I can improve myself. Okay. I love the explanation. Thank you, Judge. What are you looking to buy or sell today? Where were you, Nessie? Well, last half an hour I was just. Oh, by the way, I got 10,005 10,050. Thank you, brother. Whoever subscribed, I really appreciate that, man. Very easy to understand. Thank you, man. Clear explanation, easy to understand. Thank you, Nis. Buy and sell. Yes, it's very understandable. Where you explain to the public. Thank you, Jian. Maybe at 5 sell. Why you are framing the trade, man? You told that it is manipulation, so it will go higher. Letu. I don't know, brother. It will go higher or it will go lower. I don't know. So if you find any buying opportunity, go for it, man. I would love to write down boom. But before enter, just let me know. I'm waiting for first presented gap and then we'll see. Wizard is greater than ICT. ICT is the real wizard. I'm no one. And I have a lot of wizard here in our comment section. We have not in our comment section, in our community, we have a lot of wizard. The real wizard, by the way. Look at the wick, look at the bodies, look at the price action. Is it really so cute, pretty price action? Do you think like that way? I don't think so. It's a very beautiful price action. I will say this is not clean. Something very messy. It's something like your mind will be gone. What I will do, what I will do, something like that. Opening gap range 50%. It can reach over there, brother. All I'm waiting for the first presented gap. Just look over here on my right, because this is the 15-minute chart. This is the new week opening gap high. This is the first sell side liquidity, 50%. Second sell side liquidity, new day opening gap low. New week opening gap low. Okay, keep them in your analysis. Okay, no first presented gap yet. If you don't push the like button, I will really get hurt. Please don't hurt me. Push the like button. Let me mark a line exactly at the new week opening gap high. So this is the exact new week opening gap high. Okay, this is the new week opening gap high here. This line, say if I mark it, it is there here. See, this is that new week opening gap high, this line. if this 15-minute candle make a very small body, okay, very small body, what you are going to do? Now some of you can mark this gap as your first presented gap. Okay, there is a very small gap. You can mark it as your first presented gap according to ICT himself. I'm not interested to mark this small gap as my first presented gap. Instead, I would love to mark this gap as my first presented gap over here. If it make actually. It should be actually from there. I put my limit order, so it has already given me 25 handle. Okay, see this 25 handle, it has already given me 25 handle. It should be from there, but as I entered over there, so I will try to get exactly 25 handle if it provide me that. Okay. $1,000 is in my pocket. I wanna see where is my boom. I didn't get my boom, man. Seriously. Some people complained that this first presented gap didn't work. Okay, so 1 week or 2 week, yeah, it was worst. It didn't work. It didn't work. 1 week or maybe 2 week, it didn't work. The rest of the week, it is working every day. Every day. Now I am getting my boom. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It don't only work today. It worked yesterday, the day before yesterday, Friday, Thursday, Wednesday. I guess in Tuesday it didn't work. Tuesday or Monday, I don't remember last week. It is working every day. This value gap is according to me. So if you would love to mark this gap, there is a very small gap. Please go for it. I have no problem with that. But I would love to mark this gap as my first presented gap. Now I got the boom. Thank you so much, guys. So Jivan, boom also traded off an inversion breaker from ICT. Okay, inversion breaker. Look at this price action, brother. Do you really think this is a good price action? I don't think so. I don't think so. This is a good price action. This is that opening gap 50%. This line is the opening gap 50%, which is error with the last fair value gap. 1 minute last fair value gap. I was afraid that maybe market will reverse from this last fair value gap and we actually give me my profit, but actually your target should be inside this last fair value gap from the opening gap. I put the limit order, and in the meantime market actually made a bit lower gap. Okay, so I was not able to exactly enter in from the first presented gap. I have to go for the market execution. I wanted to put the limit order, that's why my entry was a bit higher. But if you mark it exactly from there, then your stop loss is going to be 16 handle 3 tick, and your target is going to be exactly 25 handle, which is exactly to the last consequent encroachment of that last fair value gap. Okay, here, so that should be the trade. But as my entry was a bit higher, so my stop loss was a bit bigger and my target was a little above. I hope that you will consider that. You saw that everything I did in front of you, so I was just trying to frame the limit order, and that's why my entry was a bit higher. Where the market came 50% of the opening gap, right? If you are focusing over here, I will request you to stop. Focus over here on my right hand side. What do you see over there? High probable area to trade, low probable area to trade. It's your choice to decide what you want to do. If you see a big wick with a very small body, I taught you this. I have already taught this. What should you expect if you ever see this type of candle? I taught you this. I'm not saying that it's gonna happen a very small body, but so far it seems like a very small body. It's gonna make a very small body. But if it doesn't make the small body, it doesn't matter. Boom! Thank you, Ahmed Kate10. If you're finding value in Tito's stream, please consider liking and sharing it on your social media. Spreading the word helps others benefit as well. Please do that. At the same time, please subscribe to our channel. I told that I would love to see 10,050. It doesn't mean that I want to stop over there. I want to see more than 50. So if you really appreciate, subscribe to our channel. Market opened around 9:30. We got our $1,000 profit already. The logic is very simple. First presented gap, 25 handle target. Simple. What was the run? Most of the time it ran 30 handle. Most of the time. Look at this run. High. 30 handle, 1 tick. Most of the time it ran exactly until 30 handle. That is why I choose 25 handle. That was the reason for choosing 25 handle. Because this run happened for 30 handle. First present fair value gap, just 5 handle, brother. I keep looking for a gap which should be at least 5 handle. So you can see it created 435 2 tick, 444 3 tick. So it's more than 5 handle. So that is why this is my first presented gap. Whole day this gap is very important to me. Whole day it is very important to me. Look at this candle. If I ask you what should your expectation, what is gonna be your reply? I need this reply, please. What should be your reply after seeing this candle from 15-minute chart? Anybody can give me this reply, please? Choppy, I love you. Consolidation, seek and destroy. I love you, Big Moat. Chop, Jerry, I love you, man. So people say that, how do I know it's gonna be a chop market? I taught you this. I have already taught you this. How to expect the chop market. How do I know that it's gonna be chop, seek and destroy, not going anywhere, range bound? How do I know that? I have already taught you this. See, you know that. Always? No, not always, but most of the time. What is this line? New week opening gap high. This is the new week opening gap high. Look at the reaction from the candle. How beautifully it is reacting from the new week opening gap high. See this line here, this line and that line. They are the same line. This is the new week opening gap high. From where? March 9, 2025. 15-minute low body fair value gap. 15-minute low body fair value gap. What does it mean, Donichu? 15-minute low body fair value gap. I don't understand, brother. Anybody can tell me that what was our bias? Not today, not only today, but also every day. What's gonna be our bias? Every day. Anybody can tell me that? After seeing this fall, almost 90% of the people started to think that this is a bearish market. Man, after seeing this candle, be careful. Be very careful. Be very, very, very careful. Bearish, 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 bearish. Absolutely, Jonathan. Thank you, brother. 90% of the people are thinking to frame the sell setup. Trust me, man. I'm just not interested to frame the sell right now. Okay. I'll wait until 10 a.m. to find out something very cool. If I find something very cool, then I'll go for that after 10 a.m. Taking notes plus snapshot of chart and writing in journal. That's cool, man, Jerry. I took sale from 939 order block to sell side at 412. Tell if it was good decision or I was lucky. You are lucky, brother. Don't you think that I couldn't frame the sale when I saw this last fair value gap has been traded? This last fair value gap has been traded. I saw this fair value gap, then all of these things. I have this sell side liquidity, I have that sell side liquidity. Don't you think that I couldn't go for the sell? My bias is bearish. Why I didn't go for the sell? Today it worked. Most of the day it doesn't work. After this type of candle, most of the time market keep doing the consolidation, seek and destroy mode. So it doesn't take the liquidity. Instead it go higher again, it fall again, it go higher again, it fall again. It keep doing this. So that is why I am not interested to trade here anymore. I can't go for the trade while market is above the new week opening gap high or above the new week opening gap. I can't go for the sell. This is the area where people come and get confused. Brother, you told that it's gonna be choppy. So it's a very beautiful price action. I missed that trade. But man, when 90% of the time it's choppy and you start to say, I knew it's gonna be chop. So you appreciate that. And when you see sometimes it's not chop and it's little bit beautiful price action, you started to complain. No, you have to accept both of them. It's something like, while I'm doing the paper trade, I only concentrate on winning trade. While I'm trading the real money, I will only consider the losing trade. This is something like that. So don't do that. There is some logic. You have to expect that logic. You have to respect, not expect, respect that logic. First presented fair value gap is important to me until 4 p.m. So the very next day, first presented gap doesn't have any value to me. So market entered into the macro. Let's see how it is going to deliver around 10. After 10, I will look for some kind of trade. Until 10, I'm just not interested. And I'm not interested to trade while market is in between this new week opening gap. I will just let everything go while market is inside this new week opening gap. Today, trend is my friend. I don't need this 15-minute chart. All I need 1 minute chart. 1 minute higher manipulation, lower market structure shift, fair value gap, my sell. Higher manipulation, market structure shift, fair value gap, I will take sell. I will keep doing this because today trend is my friend and my bias is bearish. After 9:30, market is going to confirm that this is a bearish market. So it has tapped to this concurrent crossment of the new week opening gap. I would love to mark a line over here so that you can see this is the concurrent crossment of that new week opening gap. Make it as a dotted line. Okay, so this is the concurrent crossment, this is the high, and there is the low. Here is the low. I'm not going to mark the low right now, just interested to mark high and the concurrent crossment of this new week opening gap. There is nothing wrong if you take the sell or if you take the buy. There is nothing wrong. I'm trying to give you some kind of perspective about this market so that you can feel the market. That is all I'm trying to transfer. Nothing else, man. So just below this sell side liquidity, there is the new day opening gap. Okay, just below this sell side liquidity here, there is the new day opening gap. This gray blue line, two line is the new day opening gap over here around this area. Also on our last fair value gap, absolutely moral. There is on our last fair value gap as well. That was my last fair value gap that should be broken before taking any sell. Let me check if market leave any buy side liquidity. I don't think so it left any buy side liquidity. Anybody can tell me how many likes did I get? If it is not 100 likes, just let me know. I will keep quiet. I will not frame not even a single trade. I don't need to do that. Sorry, why Asia high is not buy side liquidity? I don't see the session liquidity, brother. I don't add them in my analysis. Okay, so that's why I don't use Asian liquidity, London liquidity, or any other things. $69 likes. Okay, let me keep quiet and let some people go from here. Guys, I'm gonna tell you some good area. So no YouTuber is actually going to do that, but I'm going to do that. Go search in YouTube future scalper. You will get entertainment over there. I promise you, man. thousands entry opportunity, lot of things you will get over there. Go and watch that area. I'm requesting you. So whoever didn't give me the likes, please go over there, watch that. And just go from here, okay? I don't think so I'm the right guy for you. All I want the likes from you, and you don't want to give me that. This shit. Wow. Would love to mark this one as well, because I think it is going to take this one by today. I think that, okay? So I'd love to keep it on my chart. And this low as well. Good morning, Gangjong. I give you million likes. Thank you, Virender, man. Thank you, man. I need 1 hour to join you in copy smoking. Why you always keep reminding me about smoking, man? I was trying to quit it and you keep reminding me that. The daily fair value gap should not be respected. Yeah, of course, the daily fair value gap should not be respected. This is the falling knife. Don't try to catch that falling knife. It is falling knife. Don't try to catch it. Let him close below this whole box. When it is below this whole box, it is a high probable area to trade. Until this new week opening gap high. Remember this new week opening gap? I showed you the real liquidity void. This is that area on my right. This area, until that area. It's not a small area, okay? So from there to there, it's near about 300 handle. So until this area is your high probable area to trade. When market will close below this area. Today trend is my friend. So anytime market will do some kind of manipulation, higher manipulation, lower market structure shift, fair value gap, I'll try to catch it. Don't try to catch that falling knife. হ্যাঁ, ওয়ালাইকুম সালাম। লাইভ করতেছে আপু? হ্যাঁ, আমি মিষ্টি কিনছি, 2 কেজি মিষ্টি কিনছি, 2 কেজি সন্দেশ কিনছি। মাশাআল্লাহ। তুমি ভালো হইলে তো সব ভালো, বুঝো না? তোমার কি খারাপ চাই আমরা কেউ? তুমি যা বলবা সব হবে, কিন্তু তোমার সেটা সময় লাগবে তো আপু। সে সময় লাগবে না, এখন তো তুমি ছোট। দিছে, থাক থাক, দিছে থাক, দিছে কি হয়েছে, থাক। এগুলো শোধ তুলবো না আমরা, এগুলো শোধ তুলবো তো, কিন্তু সময়টা আসতে দাও। আচ্ছা আপু, আমি লাইভে, হ্যাঁ? না, আমি পাল্টি খাবো না, আমি পাল্টি খাবো না। ঠিক আছে, আল্লাহ হাফেজ। I don't know you have any younger sister or brother or not. It's really so difficult if you have any younger sister or brother. Every complaint comes to you. Every kind of complaint comes to you. If you do something good, they will complain. If you do something bad, they will complain. Where this body has closed, the 15-minute body, where did it close? I'm going to mark the low of that new week opening gap. So this is the low of the new week opening gap. Okay, this is the high, and this is the concurrent crossment. All you know how to trade this Wednesday, right? This is the way to trade the Wednesday. Very simple way. Look over here, market fall, take this buy side liquidity, all of this buy side liquidity has been taken, market structure shift, fair value gap, trade fair value gap, fall. It will take some buy side liquidity, lower market structure shift, fair value gap, boom. Until the liquidity is not taken. Where is your liquidity? New week opening gap high, there is your liquidity. This is the liquidity. Thank you, Murad. Sorry, I mean Sujivan. Thank you so much, man. Thanks for always pushing the like button. If I didn't get 100 likes, just let me know. I will stop framing any trade. I already told you where you should go for entertainment and go over there. This is the new week opening gap low as well as the bearish fair value gap, weekly bearish fair value gap low. That is the weekly bearish fair value gap low. Okay. This whole area is that new week opening gap, which is outlined here around this area. Above this weekly gap, there is the new day opening gap. This is the new day opening gap. Okay. This low and that low, engineering the liquidity. Five more likes. 5 more likes, and then it's gonna be 100 likes, Francisco. This is the new week opening gap low. Look at the bodies, how it is respecting. The week has been traded, the new day opening gap. Now, if I would love to frame a trade from this order block, I can do it, though it is risky. It will depend on the stop loss. How much is gonna be my stop loss here? If I see the stop loss is small, like until this area 17 handle, it's not worthy to take that risk. Actually, my stop loss has to be there, which is 26 handle. As it is not worthy to take, I'm not going to take it. But this is the first selling opportunity. I'm not going to take it because the stop loss is too much. If the stop loss was like 10, 12 handle, I would go for that. If I would love to go for this trade, I can do one more thing, and that is I can keep it very small over there, just there, 11, 12 handle. Now, it is kind of gambling. I don't want to do that gamble over here. because I'm covering the new week opening gap low, but leaving that new day opening gap open by my stop loss. So I can't go for it. So I'll just outline it like this way and I'll let this go. Not going to take it. Instead, if it go higher again, take that high, then fall with some kind of market structure shift and fair value gap below this new week opening gap. I'll try to take this one. If I miss it, I'll sacrifice that trade. I'm telling you that I'm not pushing my button because the stop loss is too big. As the stop loss is too big, I'm not interested to take this entry. If the stop loss was 12 handle, 10 handle, I would go for this sell. So I'm going to sacrifice this trade. Not going to take it. I would sacrifice this trade. We'll wait to see if it can take that high. See this high? If it can take that high and then it started to fall, I will take the sell from there, not from here because of my stop loss. You can say, brother, I will go to micro E-mini and then I will take it. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. If you are using maybe 300k account, in that type of situation, one contract entry doesn't matter. One contract is absolutely okay. In that type of situation, you can go for this trade. Otherwise, if you are using 50k account, don't go for this trade, not even with your micro contract. Okay. So I will sacrifice this. Simply, I will just sacrifice this trade. For example, if I were in this trade, I would take the partial while market will go below this low. I don't want to see that this market will fall and take this low. Instead, I would love to see it will go higher, take that high, then give me the entry opportunity, because then I will be able to enter into this market. But in the meantime, if it works, I will just sacrifice it, wait for the next opportunity. I will wait for the next opportunity. Now you can say why it is an opportunity to you to look for sell, because new week opening gap low, new day opening gap, lot of higher time frame, as well as the weekly bearish gap low. See how many higher time frame do I have over there, how strong they are. What do you think? How strong they are? They're too much strong. So there is a possibility that it will keep falling and I won't be able to enter into this market. I will just sacrifice this trade. Why? Because the huge stop loss. Simple, brother. I love that song you are singing, especially when it says hum 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 hum. Reminds me of good memories. Are you telling me, Mahdi? I was not singing any song. Okay, good. Okay, good memories. Sorry. I was singing. What song was that? Sometimes I forget that I am in live streaming, so maybe I keep singing. I don't know. Sometimes I forget that. Again, if any of you would love to take this entry, make sure that you have a bigger account, okay, not very small account. Still, if you would love to force this market and really would love to go for it, put the stop loss a bit higher above this the new week opening gap low, just a bit above that one, just a bit. Okay, the reason is it is highly risky. So if you get stopped out, you will get 10-12 handle stop loss. I prefer this market will go higher, then give me a selling opportunity. I prefer that. If it happens, I'll be very happy. Otherwise, I'll just sacrifice this trade because of my stop loss. I even can't take the sell from this propulsion block as well. The same reason, huge stop loss. We're making another chop candle. Oh man. Let's see. Even if I would love to take the sell from this propulsion block, it's gonna be huge. Let me show you. Here, stop loss has to cover that propulsion block, which is gonna be 20 handle. I really don't want to do that. So in that type of situation, what I can do, I can put my stop loss above the order block, a bit above the order block until this area. I can do it, but still that is huge. 15 handle, not interested. Just not interested. If this market go higher, I will be very happy to take the sell. Otherwise, I will sacrifice all of this run. Come on, man, go higher, go higher, go higher. Don't take it. Why you are in rush? Go and take that sell side liquid. Sorry, go higher and later take that sell side liquid with me. Why you are in rush? Come on, man. Come on, please don't take it. Boom, 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 boom. Fire, 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 fire. Help me. It's too hot. 30 handle partial. That is the most logical level, brother. That's the most logical level to take the partial. Because in that area, there is no other way you can take the partial. You can say about the rejection block, I don't prefer the rejection block because it is the bearish market. So I'd love to go for the low to take the partial. Come on, go higher, go higher, go higher. Okay, I'm saying this, I don't know any of you are in this trade or not, but I am asking this market to go a bit higher so that I can enter into this market. As I didn't take it, so I would love to see that market will go higher first, then it will fall. That is why I'm asking, okay? Because I am expansion day. Theo, yeah, it's the expansion day, man. Hello, my master maker. I'm not the master maker. Oh, this is called Aniket Prantor. One of my favorite song. I believe that 90% people in Bangladesh love this song. Who actually understand the Bengali language, they love this song. It's an evergreen song. Hey Catty Pan, go to my narrative folder, narrative playlist in our YouTube channel. You will understand every single day's price action or every single day's character, price action character. I'm in this trade. Please don't go higher. Please don't go higher. Hit the target. Hit the target. Don't go higher. Hit the target. I got my profit already, so I'm not in rush to take entry. But please hit the target. Miguel is in trade. So please hit the target. Hit the target. Hit the target. I believe it's gonna hit the target, man. I believe it will hit the target. Okay. If it would love to go higher, then this run could keep going higher. This run, okay. As it failed, it is going to hit the target. If this couldn't fail, then it could keep going higher. As it has been failed, respected this propulsion block, I believe it is going to hit the target. If you are still in this trade, don't close your trade over there. Put it until this area. Below 10 handle below this line. 10 handle, at least 10 handle below that line. I don't know where it will be, but wherever it is, below that line, 10 handle below that line. Or you can take the partial over here, close the tray or trail your stop loss, whatever you want to do. If you are still in this trade, okay, if you already closed the trade, you are done. But if you didn't close it, at least put the target 10 handle below this line. Okay, so here something like this, but make sure that you have taken the maximum portion out. If you are in one contract, then of course close the trade. But if you have the option to take the partial, then take partial here and hold your trade until this area, because it is coming there, trust me. Boom, boom, boom. Leonardo Miguel, boom. I lost my dog today. He's prawn shop right now. Oh man. If you didn't have the option to take the partial, close it. If you still have the partial option, take the partial, hold your trade until this 10 handle. It is very obvious. No partial, close it here. Have the partial, hold it until this area by putting your stop loss to the break even. I don't know why did you take the entry, but if you take the entry at least from this propulsion block, put it to the propulsion block, because it should not trade that propulsion block one more time. Now maybe you didn't close the trade, you didn't have the opportunity to take the partial, okay, so you also didn't close the trade. You have just one contract, then close it. Just close it, man. Don't hold it, close it, because it's risky, but I believe it will reach at least until 10 handle before any kind of retracement below this line. At least 10 handle, okay. There you go. 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 I took the entry from the top of 1002. Wow. It was too high. Boom, boom, boom. I sacrificed this trade. It's okay. It is coming from premium. This is the first up close body close candle, so which is the middle order block. Below this middle order block, watch carefully, okay. It didn't reach to the premium zone. It has traded this gap, then it's falling. You are the #1 master maker. I am not the master maker, man. I am just learning like you guys are learning. By the way, I got 3 subscribers today. I am really happy now. I started with 49. Now I have 52. 10,052. Thank you, brother. All those three people who have subscribed to our channel. Keep coming, man. Keep coming. Keep coming. I will show you how to read this market. Perfect way. I am not interested to push the button right now. The reason is I got my profit already $1,000 over here. 1,000 clean $1,000 from this area. So that is why I'm not interested to push my button. I will show you every single opportunity and I will show you exactly where I will put my stop loss and where logically I should put my stop loss. I'll show them both of them. Okay. Remember, until to the top of this line on my right, can you see my cursor? Until to the top of this line, I'm bearish. First presented gap is valid in the same day until 4 p.m. After 4 p.m., first presented gap is not valid anymore in that specific day. Thank you, team, for that boom. I thought teamed is lost. Most of the days I don't see the name teamed. On vacation, still like to stop by a lot of learning every day. Thank you, Gangjong. You are in vacation. Thank you, Mako, for that boom, man. I would love to see some penguin from our member. If you are my member, please give me some penguin, please. Whoever is already profitable, don't touch it anymore. Thank you, Leonardo, for that penguin, man. Love you. Jason, thanks for that penguin, man. Is there anyone who is my member? I gave you a boom yesterday too, but I guess you didn't see it. Oh, okay. That's my mistake. I'm sorry for that. Yep, I told you last week to trading this week mental break. Oh, okay. Yeah, Gangjong, I remember that, man. I remember that. I forgot that. Now I got remembered again. Hey, Jerry, thanks for that penguin, man. Jian, thanks for that penguin. Thank you so much. Gangjong, you can give me the real penguin. Why you are giving me the fake penguin? Give me the real penguin, man. Last liquidity level. After this, I have this whole gap. If I don't get any higher manipulation, I'm not framing any sell. G-Man trade, thanks for that penguin, man. X-Man, sorry, not G-Man, X-Man. I love penguin. This whole falling knife, I have nothing to do. This whole falling knife, I have nothing to do until market doesn't close below this new week opening gap. Did you see how the new week opening gap low has worked? Did you see the precision over here? As well as the new day opening gap. So this week has been traded the new week opening gap. Look at this. This week has been traded the new day opening gap over there. This is clean lows. I don't like clean lows. I don't like it. I never like the clean lows. Tick by tick. This is okay, not tick by tick. It has taken up by a tick. But if it was tick by tick, I wouldn't like it. It is called the obvious liquidity now. So I have to mark the low of this line here. That is my new liquidity level. When I saw this, I get very happy because any kind of buy run is my selling opportunity. Sergey, iPhone has fake penguins. Wow, I didn't know that. But as you are, you are my member, you can give me real penguin. You don't need to provide me the fake penguin. We're inside of the daily bullish fair value gap. We have a daily bullish fair value gap. Where was that? And this one. What is that, brother? What is the daily bullish fair value gap? I can see the daily bullish fair value gap is here. There. This is my daily bullish fair value gap. I don't see above this anything above this. I have nothing above this. Above this area, I have nothing. No bullish PDRA. The first bullish PDRA is over here. This is the first bullish PDRA to me. There. Maybe I'm blind. See this low, that low, that low. Do you believe this is a very strong zone? Do you believe that, brother? This zone can't be broken. It can't be broken. I don't care about anything else. This can't be broken. It will hold the market and send it higher. I'm 100% sure. This is how the retail trader are talking right now. Trump is talking, I don't know. Hey John, thanks for that penguin and the boomman. Thank you so much, brother. My penguins are out of order. May I send panda? I don't like panda, by the way. It's same color. Panda too fat and I'm so thin. I don't like fat things. No racism, no body shaming, but I don't like fat things. Indicator name, please. Which indicator, brother? New? Which indicator you are asking? You have to tell me which indicator you are asking. 104 likes. Is it enough? Is it enough? Madhi? You are asking about this indicator. I have all the indicator over here. Let me show you. This is the all indicator I am using. One for 8:30 open, one for new week and new day opening gap. I got the name from Jack T. One for midnight open, and this one is just the watermark. You see this watermark? That one is just for the watermark. Wow, this is a bullish market. Take buy, take buy, take buy, take buy, take buy. Well, you don't like a fat wallet. I don't like nothing. I like. I mean, I love money, but I love a rich bank account, not the wallet, because of pickpocket. I never got pickpocket, but I am afraid of pickpocket. On the right side, third, that is the indicator you drew that. I showed you all the indicator, brother. Hi bro, I'm beginner and trading one crypto. Can you suggest me a strategy? I don't trade crypto. I never trade crypto, brother. Zubair Jabat. I never trade crypto. So, do you really want some suggestion from someone who never trade that market? I don't think so. It's a good idea. I don't think so. Yeah, Alex, absolutely, man. I love, a rich bank account instead of fat wallet because of pickpocket. I don't know why, but I tried to be fat. I never be able to be fat. I never be able to be fat. I don't know why. I think fat hit me. দেয়ালের শরীরে যত রং ধুয়ে যাওয়া মানুষ বিষাদার প্রতিহিংসাতম চেতনা যত উদ্ভাসিত আলোর আকাশে মতন আকর্ষণ ডুবে থাকা তোমার প্রিয় কোনো তার চোখের কাছাকাছি সে যেন পারে। No pickpockets where I'm from. We all carry guns. Oh man, you are so dangerous. I love fat. I love fat. I don't want to argue with you. I love fat. Okay, I was planning to take and sell from this water block as it didn't made it valid water block. Not going to take it. Brother, take buy. Ahmed Cat 10. Take buy. Why? Tell me why I should go for the bike. How about skunk? It's thin and black and white, ignoring the chemical products. It's as beautiful as penguin. Why you are trying to shift my choice, man? You should not shift it. I love penguin. There is no daily variable, okay, brother. There is only gap which is here. Until this gap, I'm bearish. Look at this support. See how strong this support is? People will start to take the buy. Trust me, man. They will get stopped out.